Hello, 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 friends. Good to see you. What's up? What's up? Who's here? Who is here? I've got to turn on my stream. Sorry, everybody. Just gotta move that a little bit. Oh, no, that's not good. Whoa, hold on. Hello, everybody. It's a little crazy. Hello, let's see who's here. Please type in who is here right now. Hello, everybody. What's up? I have to go to my channel so I can read you. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, let's do that. Are you here? Are you here? What's up? What's up? What's up? Can you type in hello and where you're tuning in from? That would be fantastic. I'm gonna turn this in so I can read your comments here instead of just there. Let's see what's going on, everybody. We'll wait for a second for people to start coming in. I'm going to turn this off. Okay, there we go. Can you hear me? Janine from San Antonio, good to see you. Good to see you. What's happening? Did I get your name right? Can you hear me okay? Tempa, hello Tempa, good to see you. All right, all right. Well, welcome everybody. Good to see you. Said my name right. I don't know. I must have extrasensory perception. Hi Carol, good to see you too. Excuse me. All right. What's up today, everybody? How are you? How was your day? Tell me how your day was. How was your day? I'll wait for more people to come in. Maybe there are notifications. How are you? Type in how you are. Okay, sorry, I have a little cough because of my allergies. Sorry. All right, we're going to get right into it then. So welcome everybody. Welcome to Attract Positive Results. My name is Max Ryan. I'm a spiritual teacher, also intuitive, and everything we do on this channel is about helping you to attract positive results. And we do that through true spiritual principle. We also do that through helping you to have really powerful meditations and also through intuitive work. Right? So that's what we do here. So if you're new here, welcome. It's great to have you here. Doing very well. My day is going great. My family is here and they're in the other room and it's all good. All right. So today, the topic for today is the power of your choice. The power of your choice. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, we're going to talk about Course in Miracles. Course in Miracles. So, if you don't know the Course in Miracles is not a religion. It's a spiritual mind training that helps you to really move in your life from insanity to sanity, from craziness to flow, and from fear to love. And so that's what we're going to talk about today, and that's really the truth. It's like the choice between fear and love, between insanity and sanity, all of that stuff. So we're just going to take a couple of the quotes from the Course in Miracles, and I'm going to kind of break it down for you, and maybe it'll open your mind, maybe think about something. So it's great to have you here. It's great to have you here. Okay, let's see. Hi Todd, good to see you. Hi Marcy, good to see you. It's like old home week. Great. So if you have your Course in Miracles, this is mine. We're going to read a couple of quotes from a certain section in the Course. So I'll give you a moment to go get your Course in Miracles so you can read along with us. And then I'm going to kind of like break it down. We'll talk about that and help you to understand what is choice and what is your power of choice. Okay? That's right, Todd. No gum. Listen, I could get some gum if you want me to. Do you want me to get some gum? I do have to say, my friend, anyway, no, I'm not going to say that. It's all good. It's all good. Okay? All right, so here we go. If you have your Course in Miracles with you, we're in chapter 31, and it is section 4, called The Real Alternative. Chapter 31, section 4, called The Real Alternative. So I'll give you a moment to go get your book so you can follow along. There's just a couple of quotes I want to talk about because this is a beautiful section. It's really powerful, and it's really about your choice, about your power of choice. Good. Hello, Christine. Welcome. Christine, are you new to A Course in Miracles? Because we're going to be talking about the principles of A Course in Miracles. So, are you new to A Course in Miracles, Christine? Or are you an old school student of A Course in Miracles? Just let me know. Hello, Christine. Haven't signed up yet. Well, good. You're new to it all. Well, welcome. Let me just tell you really quickly for everyone that's new here is that I'm a spiritual teacher. I have been a student and a teacher of A Course in Miracles for 37 years. I've been doing it for a very long time, and I believe very strongly that the principles of A Course in Miracles, if you apply them to your life, your whole life will change. And the goal of A Course in Miracles is peace, is true inner peace. So if you're looking for true inner peace, you're in the right place. You're really in the right place. So welcome. Great to have you here. Where is the lesson again? Okay. It is in chapter 31, and it's section 4. It's called The Real Alternative. It's on page 653 in the text. Awesome, Christine. Welcome, everybody. My life has changed by this book. I know, Todd. So, Tempa, if you go to the text, it's on page 653. Okay? All right. Good. Everyone take a big deep breath. We'll say a little prayer before we get started. So close your eyes. Dear Mother, Father, God, Divine Source, Universe, all that is, we come together today with open hearts, open minds, and an open spirit. We allow tonight to be a time of love and support and guidance for everyone here and everyone watching the replay. And we ask that as we share and as we look at these incredible principles, that something within us starts to shift towards love, towards peace, and towards flow. And we take a big deep breath. And together we say, thank you very much, and so it is. Amen. Okay. All right, very good. Amen. Hi, Sarah. All right. So today's topic is your power of choice. Your power of choice. Yeah, you found it. Good. Okay. Just technically speaking is that I like to look down here to get your responses instead of me looking over there and look over there. Okay? Okay. All right. Here we go. We're going to start at the very beginning of this. I'm going to read a little bit and talk about it. So here we go. The very beginning of this section says, there is a tendency to think the world can offer consolation and escape from problems, that its purpose is to keep. Why should this be? Because it is a place where choice among illusions seems to be the only choice. Let me just say this. I have to just turn this down a second. Hold on. Truth in spirit, truth in peace, truth in God, truth in love. There is no choice. There is no choice. It is only love. It is only flow. It is only peace. But what we do when we are separated from that source of God, divine, love, source, is that we think that in the world, we're like, oh, well, this choice is better than that choice. Being rich is better than being poor. Being happy is better than being sad. The world is based on, the illusion of the world is based on duality. And duality always, always, always will bring suffering. Because if you're not happy, then you're sad. If you're not rich, then you're poor. If you're not thin, then you're fat. I hope that makes sense. So what he's talking about here, and if you're new to the Course in Miracles, when I say he, students and teachers like I am of A Course in Miracles for as many years as I am, we believe and know that these are the words of Jesus. It's not the traditional Jesus that you're thinking of. But what he says here is that ultimately, in truth, there's no choice. But what we do is we walk around the world going, well, if I do that, it's going to be a better thing. If I do that, it's going to be a worse thing. There's nothing wrong with that in the relative point of view, if that makes sense. But if we live in the relative point of view all the time, we will suffer. We will suffer. So what we're trying to do is to find a better choice among shitty choices. Do you get it? It's like, well, I could do this, or I could do this, or I could do this, or I could do this. And all of those choices that we have in the world lead us to more suffering. Take a deep breath. That's why he says, because the world, is a place where choice among illusions seems to be the only choice. Type 1 or say yes in the comments if you understand what I'm saying. I'll wait a second. Because this is, and as you do that, I'm going to say this. Yes. Because this is what we do in the egoic mind. We keep going, well, if I get that, I'll be better. If I get that, I don't. If I get that, I'll be better. If I get that, I don't. It is a never-ending cycle of suffering. So what the Course is trying to teach us is to escape the cycle of suffering. Very much, the Course is very much like Buddhism in that way, or Hinduism in that way, to get off the samsara, the wheel of suffering, right? Right. Desire for something new or different causes suffering. This is very Buddhist. Todd, see? We're connected. All right. So, this is the beginning of your power of choice. Here's the question for you. You really have two choices. Are you choosing among the illusions of the world, of the insanity? Or are you choosing between the flow of divine source and the world? That's your only choice. That's really your only choice. That's what he's kind of pointing towards. Desire what you have. I think I understand that. think I understand that. Good. There's another, in paragraph 2 he says, real choice is no illusion. Because you're either going to choose to have eternal peace and flow in love, or you're going to choose to keep competing in the world. You're going to keep choosing to be better than the other person, or more rich, or thinner, or better, or faster, or whatever, right? The real choice is no illusion, but the world has none to offer. The world has none to offer. And I will look at you straight in the eye and ask you, if you look at your life and you look at how you've gotten to the point where you are right now, and you look at all the choices you've had in the world, can you see, even for a nanosecond or a little bit, how all those choices of, oh, I should do that, no, I should do that, no, maybe I should do that, maybe I should do that, have led you down to the road of suffering? Say yes if that makes sense to you. Let's see. Desire what you have. I love that. Absolutely, Janine said. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Hello, everyone that's coming in new. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Good. But what the Course is trying to teach us is that your real alternative, this is the section called Your Real Alternative, is to get off that wheel and instead choose to not play the game anymore. Because it's all a game. The egoic mind is going to go, oh, you have a choice between red and blue. You have a choice between suffering or peace. You have a choice between this and this and this. And this is kind of advanced in spiritual awakening terminology. Is that you really don't have a choice, actually. I mean, you always have a choice. But is that there is one way of walking through your life and being with yourself that feels awesome. And there's another choice that in being with yourself that feels resistant, that feels tough, that feels horrible, that feels raw. That's very technical. Rawr. Right? So the real alternative is, are you going to choose to play in the world of this is better than this, hierarchical levels of illusion? And that is something that is brought up many times in a course, is that it's all about confusion of levels, because you believe that there's all these different levels of I'll be better, I'll be worse, I'll be better, I'll be all that stuff. But your alternative is you don't have to play the game anymore. You don't have to play the game anymore. And if you start to choose that you're not going to play the game anymore, instead you're going to shut the F up and be. Marcy, you said it perfectly. You said it perfectly. That's right. Because what we continue to do all the time, the egoic mind does, is that we continue to say, it's this or this, or it's this or this, or it's this or this. And it's myopic thinking, seeing, perceiving. Sarah, you're right. Because what the Course says, what he says in the Course, is that everyone at some point is going to come to the place where they choose peace, where they choose love. You're going to come there anyway, so why not just do it now? Why not just choose that now? This is your real power of choice. This is your real power of choice. Right? Well, there is no death, Marcy. There is no death. Even ego versus spirituality is duality. You're exactly right. Because ultimately there is no choice. There's just love. There's just flow. There's just peace. And you and I can choose that in any moment and in every circumstance. No matter how hard the circumstance is, no matter how hard the circumstance seems to be, you can still choose to understand that that's insane. Right? That's exactly right, Todd. I get it, Marcy. Thank you. So here's another thing I want to say to you, and many of you have been, working with me for a very long time. One of my favorite quotes from the Course is, your greatest power is your power of choice beyond the insanity of the world. And the world, the way you see it now, is just a projection and reflection of your egoic mind. But your greatest power is your power to choose beyond that insane perception, beyond that insane view of other people, beyond that insane view of the world, of whatever happens to be, right? So you have the choice. You have the choice. And then we're going to kind of wrap up. Another thing I want to say here is that one of my other favorite quotes in the Course, he says, at every day and every hour, even in every moment, you are choosing between the crucifixion and the resurrection. You're either choosing to nail yourself to the cross, be a victim, be at the effect of what you believe is the world, or at every second, every moment, he says every moment, you can then choose to be more aligned with the resurrection, which is eternal life, which is all love, which is all flow, which is all joy, no matter what seems to be happening in your perception of the world. You can choose resurrection. And in the Course he says, listen, he says, the whole point of the story is not the crucifixion, it's the resurrection. And if you're new to the Course, if you're here, just stick with me for a little while, because sometimes they're like, oh my God, it's a come to Jesus, born again thing. That's not what we're talking about here. But the story of the Jesus story is incredibly informative to us as spiritual beings walking through the world. So we want to look at that. And this book uses Christian and Christic terminology. So you're either choosing to nail yourself against on another cross of wood, or you're choosing to transcend that and rise to your highest being, which is far beyond your personality, beyond duality, beyond your projections of all your mishigas that you're putting onto the world. All right, take a big deep breath. Sarah, you're right. We're here for the experience. We're not trying to escape the experience. We're here to live the experience. Good. So I hope this helped you to kind of spark your idea about what your power of choice is. Do you really have a power of choice? Do you really have a power of choice? I don't know. That's for you to decide, for you to think, for you to sit and do self-inquiry. If you do have a power of choice or not. I'll tell you, you do. Right? Yeah, it is beautiful, Marcy. All right. If you're interested in delving deeper into this, I just did a couple of things from this section. It is from chapter 31, section 4, the real alternative. Listen, there's all this, which we didn't even get to. So I'm going to give you some homework to read that on your own and sit with it. Just beautiful stuff. Just beautiful stuff. I'm going to read the last thing. Very good, Todd. I'm going to read one line and then we're going to wrap up. Okay? So it's in paragraph 4 and it's on page 254. Here we go. Just listen to this. This is what we're going to wrap up with. Okay? Learn now without despair. There is no hope of answer in the world. Learn now without despair. There is no hope of answer in the world. So stop looking to the world for your peace, because you're not going to find it. It doesn't happen there. It happens at a much bigger level of your connection with grace, with divine, with source. Take a deep breath. Good. All right. I'm so glad that you spent this time with me today, and this is just the very beginning of the work of A Course in Miracles. So if you are interested in more of this work, I would encourage you, if you're new, to follow me, to share this out, and then to also click the little bell so you know. Well, I'm here live on Monday nights and Wednesday nights. And so we do a different thing, but we definitely do a lot of Course in Miracles here. So if it helped you and made you think about something, then my job here is done. Right? Love you. Marcy, the whole book is online, actually. Love you too. Christine and everyone that's new, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And hopefully you heard something here that made you think. Shift your perception a little bit. Love you. Love you. Thank you, Todd. All right, friends. So we will be back on Monday night, and we'll do, I don't know what we'll do, but it's either going to be A Course in Miracles or intuitive work or something like that. So, hello, Shelley. Good to see you. We're just wrapping up, Shelley. Check your IG because I sent you an IG message. Okay? All right, everybody. Have an incredible night. Treat yourself well. And remember, in truth, there is really no choice. It's just the giving into peace. It's the giving into divine source. That's all there really is. Right? You're welcome. Thank you, Camilla. Thank you, Janine. Thank you, Marcy. All right, everyone. If you want to know anything more about me, you can go to attractpositiveresults.com. You can check out all that stuff there. Sign up for my newsletter. And yeah, and I'm always here for you. So let me know if you need anything. All right, everyone. Have an incredible night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.